Welcome Pisces to my channel. Let's get into your reading today. I generally start with wildflower cards, and for some reason I am strongly drawn to read from the global flower reading cards for you this evening here in Australia, Pisces. I'll then probably pull some wildflower cards and we'll get into the tarot to clarify. So this is all Pisces signs, also cross watchers, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. You're all welcome here. Let's get into the reading. You'll know from me, if you have watched any of my readings before, that I generally do not just go into one area. I like to see what comes out and the cards tell me. This is very much about feminine energy. We've got frangipani and freedom. So that's going to be the overriding message for your reading today. Quite a beautiful reading. This is a timeless read, but we are coming up to the Easter period. So I would say for the 3 months now leading up to Easter and then beyond for a month or so, this is an activated reading for then. But any time you jump on this channel, 3 months is about the gauge for your reading. So what can we be told about this freedom? Okay. Indian paintbrush. All right. So a lot of you to unlock your freedom, you have to tap into your creative side. That's in all areas of your life, be it spiritual, sexual, romantic, business, family, health, yes, even health. We need you to be a bit more creative in your thinking. So this is about creative thinking, because at the moment, as you can see here with Siberian Iris, it's like you've been just stuck. Okay, you've been stuck in a pattern for so long. Hence, you need freedom for this overriding reading, which is awesome because, yeah, we want some tools, and this is what I like about my cards, to find out how we're going to get out of this stuck energy. I'm feeling that it's relationships, and I'm feeling it's to do with communication. You know there's an important conversation to be had. That's 2 blue. Okay? We've got blue iris and Himalayan blue poppy. Do you know that a blue flower is the rarest colour flower in the world? Okay, so it's very much talking to me about your throat chakra. And all I keep getting is, for people in relationships or people in separation, you're having so many conversations in your head as opposed to having the conversations with the person, but something's blocking you from having this conversation. I want to go into that and see what it is. Okay, so here we've got consciousness, and I've just been talking about blocking, something being blocked. So this is telling me that we do need to do some conscious manifesting to get rid of this block. That's enough for the global readers. I'm going to go straight into the wildflower cards now. I want to go a little bit deeper, and then we'll go into a person. This is becoming a specific person reading. I'm finding this is happening, I don't know why, maybe it's Pisces, your season, but you are quite the love bugs, the emotional type, but everyone's readings are to do with relationships at the moment. So what I told you about in terms of the blue flower, you've now with a different deck got another blue flower. Royal bluebell. Sorry. It talks to austere finance from past and present. It also talks to legacy. Okay, so what it's saying here is you're down in the weeds still, but you've really got this opportunity to build an absolute legacy family. I can see like children there. I can see like happiness and joy. But you need to get out of this mindset and this stuckness, which we know. Okay, these other cards have told us that. What this is saying is, like the Himalayan blue poppy, which really signifies potential, this is saying, yes, it's long-term potential. So if this is with your partner that you're sort of in frostiness with, there is hope yet, my friends. Boundaries have been crossed, words have been said, things have been said that you're not sure that you can come back from, and it's just really changed the dynamic in the relationship. It's really got you stuck at a crossroads. Understand what's going on here now. Okay, this is actually a learning and a complete rebirth through. So this is a lesson in life. It's a really big one. It's an uncomfortable one. It's an impasse with this person. Your bravery leads to the fertile land. Okay, having this conversation leads to your desired result in life. The Nile is the most fertile river. I mean, if you think about it, like it provided transport, it provided water, it provided food, it made the Egyptian area one of the wealthiest in the world at the time. You can see those pyramids in the background. It's very, very spiritual, this connection with your person, but this is a huge rebirth for you. Look, I'm going to stop the oracle cards because I really want to go further into this for you and get some answers on this block, this person, this rebirth. What do we need to do? If anything, what's the outcome, please, Spirit? We know freedom is the overriding energy, so you can be confident, what popped out there, that there is going to be a solution. Let's see what the tarot tells us. Yeah, you're kind of tired because you feel like you're the one that's been doing all the work. You're the one that's been, kind of been, what's the word I'm looking for here? That's it. You've always, whether it's this relationship or any others, you feel like you're the one that's always compromising, and you're a little bit got to that point in life where it's like, really, is this what relationships are about? You keep doing the hard work, and actually in life you are quite successful. So why isn't this working, and why do you have to be the first one to say something? Again, more to do with this situation, please, Spirit. If we have some answers, please. May I have some answers, please, for my beautiful Pisceans. You're wondering whether to walk away from this situation. Cut your losses and go. That's what's on your mind and driving this stuckness. That's why you can't have this conversation. You need to be clear what you want to do before you can have the conversation. Okay, here's the guidance I was looking for. This person is actually your soulmate, the lovers, twin flames. All right, at the moment, you're not on the same page. She's looking up to the angel, and he's looking, Adam, as I call them, he's looking, Adam and Eve, is looking directly at her. All right, so whilst this is your soulmate, you're kind of, it's not something I generally pick up on. I generally get very excited when I see this card. But in context of this read, it's just confirming, yes, this is your soulmate, but you've got to get on the same page. Why are we not on the same page here? Sorry, guys. As I said, don't worry if you're watching this. The ultimate outcome is freedom. We just want to know what's going on. I think it's going to be a bit of a longer read. I apologise. Okay. The masculine part of you needs to step up, all right? Which is really interesting because freedom, frangipani, that card and that flower is very much about feminine energy. And generally everyone talks about not being in your feminine energy enough. And, as a society, we're very dominant male energy anyway. In this instance, with this relationship, it's got so emotive for you that you actually need to be a bit more rational and step up and stop being afraid of your feelings about what's going to happen. That's going to give you a sense of freedom and release and confidence. When sometimes a big thing in your head, you do it and it was just little, and the next time you do it, it's not so bad. It's kind of like that. You almost know it's blown out of proportion. But there's just, what is that thing that's keeping you there? So we know we need to be, balancing out that emotive side is going to help. More information. Okay, a little bit of reflection is required. The Hermit, Major Arcana. I get the sense that you are doing that now. I get that sense because that light is shining brightly and it's coming out of the lamp. So you've kind of, I'm going to keep going. So I think this is on a new row. So it's going to tell me where it goes. So the reflection is definitely needed, just that quiet time in your head. And you're blessed with a golden staff anyway. Again, like I said, this is, yeah. See, you've just had two major arcanas come out with the Hermit and Justice. So it's that quiet time is going to, it's definitely going to give you the insight that you need. But not only that, it's kind of like things are just going to play out. But in your mind, you need to stop. Okay, this is what the message is. You need to stop blaming the other person in your mind. Whilst you're still blaming the other person in your mind, even if you feel like you've forgiven him, you haven't on some level. This is deep karma, right? Once you forgive them wholly in your mind, this justice from spirit plays out. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm excited, guys. What's next? Yeah, and guess what? The other person comes along with the message first. So you need to do the forgiving. Even though you feel like you are the one that's always compromising and stuff, in your mind, you need to do the forgiving. And I really mean that. So just take some time, meditate, walk, yoga, whatever it is that you like to do. Manifestations. Listen to just hardcore music if that's your thing to meditate, you know. Maybe you just like to cook or go for a drive or just immerse yourself in your passion, watch sport all day, whatever way you're going to relax, meditate, but then be able to forgive because you're in a happy place. It's all going to come through. Well, when I say it's all going to come through, you'll see it. Look how much beautiful, gorgeous gold energy is around that. They will come up with an offer and a message, and it's, you know, it's not a flimsy page of wands kind of cheeky text message. It's actually it's a message of value. It could even be a sorry. And just, yeah, so you don't actually have to do anything here. It's coming. Yeah. Okay, it basically breaks down this war you've been having. It finishes. Five of Swords. Yeah, it kills the argument. So normally this is not you. This is that. This is saying, this signifies the end of that cycle of thinking. The end of this stagnation. This is pretty interesting stuff, guys. Now, for some reason, I pulled two cards out there, and I want you to see, they just came off at the tip. This is happening fast. It was Chariot, your third major arcana, followed by Page of Cups. So what happens here is, after this time of rest and forgiveness, you get a little message. Basically, straight away, that kind of war that's been happening in terms of this blockedness, and it ends. And then the love message comes rushing through. How beautiful. How beautiful, how beautiful, how beautiful. Just a couple more cards, I think. That's great. Well, I'm glad we got an answer for you. So this freedom is around your relationship. It's around getting over this stuckness. It's about moving forward. There's just little messages of love to start with. But it is coming in fast once you do the work. Yeah, look, this is beautiful, okay? So the High Priestess is here to balance it all out and look over you. And, yeah, I mean, it's a card of unity, all right? She can marry you if that's what you're after. I'm going to end on that, which is your fourth major arcana, because this is a hugely spiritual, very informative, I feel, reading. Let me just pull some earth magic. I just feel like we're sort of abound with magic at the moment here in this reading. It's quite personal and deep, and I don't know. I'm not one of these readers that says if it doesn't resonate with you, go to another channel. I just feel that if you're here, that's a reason. So it could be that this starts happening and you just need to listen to this message for the future. But I'm pretty confident most of you, this is bang on. Yeah, just go with the flow, okay? So if you can keep that peace, you can see the sun rising in the background. That's where you're going. So you'll be seeing that there's this calm water after the waves that's coming. It's on its way. What about a couple more earth magic cards, please, Spirit, for my Pisceans? I told you about the marriage ceremony, invocation. If you're not married, you're going to get married. And if your marriage is on the rocks, it won't be if you do the work. You're blessed. So blessed. This is happiness. This is long-term happiness. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching. Appreciate a like, share, and subscribe to help grow my channel if you so wish. Take care. Have a beautiful Easter period. We're mid-March now, so I think it's about 3 weeks away. And let me know how you go. I know you can do it. Thanks so much. Goodbye.